friends, I am Momita, come up with a magnificent trip. Snow-capped mountains, musical scenic views, pine and cedar trees, sun shining over the mountains. Wow, seems like a painting, no? Yes, this time we are going to experience Kashmir, the paradise on earth, the crown of Indian map.
As February comes to an end, we are setting off from the bustling runways of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport towards a land people call heaven, but today we are about to experience it for real. We take off into the skies, leaving the city skyline for a horizon of peaks. We landed in Srinagar and a soft drizzle welcomes us. The kind of rain that doesn't interrupt your journey but quietly sets the mood. As we drive through the city, Srinagar reveals it slowly. Busy streets, leafless trees, standing still like a silent witness of winter. It's not the lush green Kashmir you see in summer. Empty fields stretching endlessly, waiting for the spring. The mountains in the distance are blurred by the mist, and you get the feeling that the land is holding its breath. Something unforgettable is waiting ahead. Leaving the city behind, the rhythm of the journey changes. The air starts to bite, the mountains press in closer, and the chatter of the busy town replaces by silence. Fewer traffic, fewer houses, just nature, raw, untouched, and unbelievably beautiful. The mercury is dropping, and we take a quick stop at Delhi Darbar Dhaba. We cozy up by the fireplace, hot aloo parathas, warm hands, and a peaceful pause in the middle of this freezing journey. The rain slowly turns into tiny snowflakes. As the weather changed, our driver called someone. It's time for the 4x4 chained vehicle. Watching the heavy metal chains wrapping around the tires to grip the icy path, we realize our journey turns into an adventure. We entered the Z-Morh Tunnel, a lifeline in winter. Without this engineering marvel, reaching Sonmarg is impossible during heavy snowfall. Coming out of the tunnel, we are greeted by a whiteout. The daylight begins to fade and the snowfall intensified. The tiny snowflakes turn into thick dancing flakes. The roads fade into darkness, headlights slicing through the gloom as our car inches forward along the snow-laden path. There it is, the Sonmarg bridge over the Seine River. We entered into the Meadow of Gold. Total darkness. The only thing visible is the narrow corridor created by our headlights against the falling snow. The world has turned into a monochrome dream. We are moving at a snail's pace, the tire crunching over the fresh powder, making our way through a ghost white landscape. It's 8 p.m. when we finally pull up to JKTDC Kongposh. I have never seen anything like it. We are literally walled in by snow. 10, even 20 feet high. It feels like we have arrived inside a snow kingdom. We are exhausted, cold, and completely in awe. We ended the day with warm, delicious food, while outside snow keeps falling endlessly, a perfect ending to an unforgettable journey. The interior of Kongposh is a beautiful contrast to the frozen world outside. It is cozy, wooden, and filled with the classic Kashmiri warmth that makes you forget the sub zero temperature.
If there is heaven on earth, it is here, it is here, it is here. Let's meet Sonmarg, where sun touches the mountain, the Meadow of Gold. Now I am standing in between the pristine carpet of snow. These are all about 15 feet of height, and our stay is in this beautiful JKTDC Kongposh.
The surrounding silence is magical. It's just us and this vast white wilderness. We are actually snowed in. We can't go anywhere until the snow clearing machines make their rounds. But honestly, we don't want to. At this altitude, the air is crisp and the valley feels like a secret curved right into the great Himalayan range. By 11 am, the paths are cleared enough to move. We are heading towards the legendary Thajiwas Glacier, excited, curious, and ready to witness something extraordinary. It seems like we are crawling through a dream. The energy is high and waiting impatiently for the real taste of the glacier. The road is filled with long queue of cars. Yes, we have arrived. It's time to swap 4 wheels for 2. Since we are 3, we hire 3 snow bikes to conquer the terrain. As the bike roar, we are flying over the snow, leaving the road far below. It's jolt to the system, quite like nothing we have ever experienced. The peaks, the wind, and the endless wide expanse of Kashmir. The bikes take us up to the Sonmarg Development Authority Club. But to reach the true heart of the glacier, it's back to basics. We hire 3 sledges and the climb begins. My guide is incredible. He talks constantly as he pulls me uphill. This conversation keeps his rhythm and energy up. He points out the landscape of legends, listing the Bollywood hit film right on these slopes. Bajrangi Bhaijaan, Ram Teri Ganga Maili, Satya Pe Satya, and even Race 3. Standing here, you realize you aren't just in a landscape, you are in a movie set built by nature. Oh wow! Thajiwas is beyond imagination, an endless sea of white. The wind doesn't just blow here, it roars. It's so loud, yet the landscape feels so incredibly silent. The silence so heavy we can barely hear our own voices. The climb is over, the view is peak. Now it's time for the best part. Hold on tight, it's time to glide down.
Very careful.
The highlight, watching my son trying skiing for the first time, seeing him curve those first shaky lines into the fresh snow. These are the memories that stay frozen in time. If heaven really exists, it might just look exactly like this. With our hearts full and our cheeks frozen, we are wrapping up this chapter of the journey. Next stop, Pahalgam. The adventure continues.